Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One-of-a-kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself, they can't charge me.
But I'll tell you, the biggest problem in New York City, we have too many people, folks. You know how it is. When you're around Christmas time trying to shop, you're getting the millions of people that are crushing and jamming you down the street. You can't move. You want to go here, they're taking you there. When you leave for work in Manhattan in the morning and get into that throng, the millions, you've got to announce to the crowd where you want to get off. Look, could you try to throw me off at 58th and Lexington? Yeah, try to get me in that next building. I work there. Thank you. So I figured out, thank you, I figured out the way to commit the perfect murder and get away with it. You just take the dead body with you. And you slip it into the crowd. They take them for the rest of the week. Right, can you see that? All of a sudden the crowd picks him up. There he goes in a Macy's department store. Up the escalator, backwards through women's lingerie. Boom, outside, down the street past Cook's Funeral Home where they offer him a job as a sign. Boom, he gets thrown in the Army induction without coughing. Boom, he's thrown down on the street, he falls into traffic, gets killed 3 more times. Boom, boom, boom. A high school class trip picks up the body, the teacher. All right, who's talking? Is it you? The big boy in the back with the blue face, you. Boom, they carry him to Radio City, does 20 minutes with the Rockettes. Up Broadway, he gets mugged twice and raped once.
I can remember with the mob when they had Las Vegas.
Oh, that was unbelievable.
Oh, please, it was the best. I worked 20, 25 weeks a year for about 12 years for all the mob families and all the hotels. Every single one of those engagements was on a handshake. Yeah. We negotiated it verbally. I want this, I want that. No,
now it's all email, darling. It's all email.
No, now it's contracts like this thick.
And emails too. Yeah. Many, many emails.
Yeah, and they don't, and they violate it. Corporate America, like your agent will call and say, you know, you took David Brenner's billboard, you know, down in the airport. We have it in the contract. He's to have that for the run of the whole entire engagement. They say sue us.
And they don't care.
No, they don't care about anything. They don't know anyone's name. You know, you go in a casino. Here's how to test it. Go in a casino. Look at the dealers. You see any of them smiling, laughing, talking? No. You'll see them doing this, looking at their watch when they're going to get out, because they're treated like a number. Yeah. You know, in the old days, you know, the mob used to let us, deal the cards. So I was a young kid then, and it was just starting to happen in Vegas. And I got a call, I used to deal, and of course I used to joke around a lot and they'd let you do it all. So, you know, like if you were playing and I went and you won another card and you said, oh, and I said, well, what'd you want? What'd you want? You'd say, well, I was looking for a 7 and 8. I said, oh, give me the king. I take the king. I take a 7 out. I say, here's your 7. That's how it was. And the mob would laugh. They enjoyed it. You know, they enjoyed it. So I get a call from Caesars. Now imagine you're just a lay person. You're on a vacation. You come from, you know, Chicago, Indiana, wherever it is. You go to Caesar's Palace and dealing that night. I was dealing, but I was the young kid. I was dealing, and the other dealers were And sitting there were like Diana Ross and Peter Lawford and, you know, and Shirley MacLaine and that caliber stars.
Oh, they all were there.
Right, they were all there. And I came over there with Cary Grant. We were friends, Cary Grant. And
Cary Grant
Yeah.
was friends with you?
yeah. We
Oh
both
my
like
God.
boxing and everything. He was wonderful. Anyway, so he was sitting there too.
You really like boxing? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a major boxing fan. So I'm dealing. The other dealers in the pit with me, and it's a small pit at Caesars then, were Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. Now, how would you like to have that story to go home and say, you know, I was in Vegas last week. Guess who dealt me cards?
The Rat Pack.
Yeah, that's the way Vegas used to be. Now it's all corporate America. Everything has to make money. Gambling's only 25% of the revenue.
Broadway's like that too. Broadway's the same way too.
It's the economy. It kills the business. You can't have people pay that
Movies, movies too. Movie, television, and Broadway is all corporate America. The real talent is off Broadway.
Oh, of course.
The real talent is the independent films.
Exactly.
Right?
And yeah, exactly. And the real talent, you'll find someone working in a holiday house outside of Pittsburgh. She's a great singer. That's the real
is that
talent.
you're working on a website?
No, I had a website going for me. I was trying to do something really
with the
different.
website, the funny
Deli, and it had a lot of elements in it. And now we're pulling the elements out. We couldn't make it into the website. There's no money. It's so difficult to make money with a website. So I have two things going. I have one. It's called oldjewreview.com.
Oh,
And
I
what-
love it! Oldjewreview.com. I love it.
And what I review are video games. Now, I don't know how to play video games, but my sons are into it. So you got to
The
look it up.
kids know everything.
Yeah, but the kids, you know,
David,
yeah.
the kids know everything.
You got to
today.
check it out. I mean, you know, kids check it out. I got 10,000 hits on it. One of them, you know, Old Jew Review. Maybe
you should get Joan Rivers to help you with that too.
Joan,
Joni, a friend of yours
yeah,
too?
Oh yeah, we went on the road 3.5 years together. It's the best time I ever had on the road.
She's a Gemini.
I don't know what she is.
She's a Gemini. She's the day after me.
I think after her 12th,
She's a Gemini.
After her 12th facelift, she became a Ukraine. It's a whole new sign. It means lift and lift. It means a real lift. That's what it means.
Hysteric. You are hysteric. You are a fascinating man. You are a very, very funny, fascinating man. And you've just done about everything. You're an author, you're a writer, you're a filmmaker.
I'm a father.
You're a comedian.
I'm a lover.
A lover too.
I'm a lover.
Tell my audience, out of
I eat
all
fruit
these
and
accomplishments,
vegetables. Yes.
fruits and vegetables,
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
works,
yeah.
out of everything that you've done in your life, what are you the most proudest of? What is the one thing you want everyone to remember you by?
I spent 4.5 years in the Supreme Court of New York fighting for custody of my first son, and I won.
And you want people to remember that?
Yeah, because it's rare a man wins. Only 10% of men fight for it. Only 10% who do win. That means 1% of the children are living with their fathers. I fought, gave up everything. Gave up everything I owned, gave up my career, gave up everything. But
And you feel that that's like the biggest accomplishment of
yeah,
your life?
That's the proudest moment I have.
Wow.
Because that's the most
father.
difficult thing to do.
Yes.
No, it's a human being.
Yes.
It's a, you know, and that to me is the best. And then I had to fight for custody for the other two, but they're not in the Supreme Court. So this was a monumental one.
Hilarious.
Thank you.
Tell my audience a little bit more about the Bay Street Theater. How long are you going to be performing?
Okay. How you doing, Tony? Okay. All right, the Bay Street Theater. I'm here Saturday, the 7th of August. I'm here for that one night. And that's it. I may come back. I was here last year. I may come back again next year if I have a new, 75 to 90 minutes. But they ought to come. I think people need laughs really bad.
We
really
need
bad
it right now. We need to laugh. Life is tough. Life is hard. And we need a good chuckle. Right, guys? We need a good chuckle from David Brenner right here at the Bay Street Theater in Sag Harbor. Tell me, David, is there a website that we could go to find out more information?
No, I have an interesting website. It's David Brenner site, site.com. And what I would suggest you do, there are old family pictures and all that. That's interesting. But you go to media. And I have pulled off of YouTube. People have been putting clips of mine on YouTube. I must have over 180 clips, including my first appearance on the Tonight Show someone had, and Mike Douglas and Griffin and Letterman. And
We'll
all
put
the
it on.
shows.
We'll put them on this interview. I'll put a couple
Yeah, put
before
some
the
of the clips.
interview.
There's
I
some
will.
funny clips. Yeah,
I
there's some
will
good
do
ones.
that. I'm
All
going
right.
to do that.
All right, good, thanks.
I had so much fun interviewing you. You are a fabulous,
Well,
fascinating man
Well, thank you.
with so much knowledge that I'm sure my audience is going to really appreciate and really enjoy it.
Well, thanks.
Tell my audience one more time the website.
Okay, the website for here is baystreet.org.
And your website.
And my website is davidbrennersite.com.
Terrific.
Who wouldn't give you a kiss?
We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews coming up. Pink Champagne Kisses.
I sip cognac, ooh, ooh. I sip cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fallacy dressed to impress. One of a kind girl.
It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.